The Michigan Paralyzed Veterans of America and the Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan Foundation are two organizations that work to promote a better quality of life for individuals with spinal cord injuries and disabilities. An exceptional program that empowered that initiative was the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame. Originally established by Tony Philippa Sr., the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame was the first organization of its kind and has recognized over 100 exceptional individuals since 1999. Over the past few years, the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame has been on hiatus. Now, through the combined efforts of the MPVA and the RIM Foundation, the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame event will be relaunched in a new and unique way to exclusively honor our Michigan athletes with disabilities. The Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame will host the first of many annual events during the summer of 2022. Our honorees are role models for the next generation of young people with disabilities, and their awe-inspiring stories bring much-needed awareness to the general public. We celebrate the accomplishments of persons of all disabilities, from wheelchair rugby players to amputee skiers to visually impaired swimmers. And each honoree must meet strict criteria for integrity and contributions to society. We would now like to honor two athletes, Rachel Morrison and Mario Dixon, for their outstanding contributions.
When I first got injured, just knowing that your whole body has changed, feeling like an infant basically, because you're learning everything all over again. But not only that, when you go home, it's important to just stay active because, your blood circulation is not the same, the muscles shrink. So staying active just helps you not only physically, but mentally and socially. It did wonders for me. I am a product of that. Just meeting good people that was willing to help me, it did wonders. So the Hall of Fame is important because there's so many great accomplishments that happen, not just in sports, but people helping people, to piece their lives back together. So it's a lot of great people behind the scenes, not just athletes, but great people that help the athletes, that, the physical therapists, the nurses, doctors, everybody. It's motivation for, the up and coming who just got newly injured to see that, to see the accomplishments of a person and, also the opportunities that are available.
I would tell the potential athlete that you learn so much from the guys playing. Rehab can only teach you so much. You really learn how to do life from actual people in that same situation. The Hall of Fame is a full community event where athletes can be recognized for their achievements, but also stand as role models for aspiring athletes. Sports gave me life. I was really depressed at first. I wasn't one of those. I wasn't a person in a wheelchair. But when I got involved in sports, I found a reason to live. I had always been athletic, and it just gave me a sense of normalcy.
During these unique times, it is increasingly important that we commit to recognizing and engaging athletes with disabilities. Your support helps ensure that endeavor. Proceeds for the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame will go on to support the RIM Foundation and MPVA's athletic programs, which include sending a team of paralyzed veterans to the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, supporting disabled athletes competing in the Detroit Free Press Marathon, enabling Michigan's Wheeling Team 457 to host and compete in a variety of disabled sporting events annually, sending the Detroit Wheelchair Pistons to the National Wheelchair Basketball National Tournament, supporting the Sports Ability Team to participate in Thunder in the Valley, an Olympic-style tournament, Expand Dance Mobility, a wheelchair ballroom dance program. The Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame is looking forward to our new partnership with the Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan Foundation and the Michigan Paralyzed Veterans of America. And we thank you for your support.